Hello everyone, I'm John and this is just the GearHead. So as you can tell, it's pretty cold out today. It's actually minus 25 Celsius. And the starter on the Jeep has decided not to work. It came out the other day to start it started up, drove to work, turned it off, wouldn't start. Had to have it towed home. So now it's out in front of my house and I'm going to have to pull the starter, which will be just lovely in this weather. All right, let's get started. Okay, so the starter is down back there, and there's two wires connecting it. One's held on with a nut, and the other one's just held on with a clip. I believe the clip has one of those silly red pieces on it, so I'll have to undo those. And then there's a bolt, two bolts on holding it to the motor. So we'll have to get underneath and undo both of those as well. It's probably going to be easiest to get to all this stuff from underneath. Oops. So we'll maybe set up and see if we can see what we can see from under there. Alright, so this is my roadside bag. It has a set of sockets in it, screwdrivers, wrenches, a little hammer, and WD-40. So this is stuff that I keep in my vehicles in case I break down to the side of the road. But we're actually out in front of my house, but it'll do. And over here, I went to the used parts place. I got myself a used starter. Doesn't look very well, but they gave me a 3-month warranty on it. So hopefully it'll do the trick. And let's see if we can get this little clip off of this one. Cut it. Alright. Alright. Have to be gentler with the one on the truck. Alright, so that's the replacement. So, we'll see if we can get this changed out. Hey. Okay, so here we are under the Jeep. And there's the starter. Obviously I have an oil leak I'm going to have to deal with eventually. There's one bolt here that goes in this way. There's a bolt up here, up there, it goes that way, and then back here are those two connectors, wires. One's up here and one right there. Let's see if you guys get a better view of that. Alright, so first I'm going to do the bolts, drop it down, so I have easier access to those wires, because betting that one wire, that funny clip on it, is going to be a pain in the ass. Alright, so I'll set you guys over to the side and hopefully somewhere you can maybe see some of this. Alright, I don't know what you're going to be able to see from over there, but two bolts seem to be 9/16. Now, oh, that's on there. Good. Let's get some WD-40 on it. Let that soak in for a minute. Okay. So after several minutes of cursing and swearing, I managed to get those two bolts out. I don't know who put this thing in here, but they really torqued those suckers down. I had to go get a breaker bar to get it off. But I can't drop it out at the bottom like I do with on other vehicles because we got this bar running right through here. And it's not going to squeeze around it. So I'm going to have to go from above, pull it up, and undo those two wires. Alright. Let's see how much slack they give you on these wires. Oh, hopefully fairly a decent amount of slack. So, I have that there. Size of nut that is. Hey, this is interesting. They have a mix of metric and standard on these vehicles. So, the bolts holding it to the motor, or the tranny, are 9/16, I believe, like that. And the nut holding the ground on is 13 millimeter. Hey. Alright, so, one thing I forgot to do, disconnect the battery. Let's do that now. There we go. Alright, so, start over. Oh, whatever. Now the battery's disconnected. Now we can undo the nut on this wire down here, hopefully. Now, we have that off. Off comes that connector. And now we're just stuck with, oh, that was actually the hot with the ground. Of course it's grounded to the motor. Now we gotta get that stupid little clip off of there. Try not to destroy it. Yeah, it's a little red block. There we go. That's loose. There. Oh, that one was much easier than the last time. Alright. So, there's the old starter. Now we'll reverse the process with our new used starter. Wiggle this back down there. Now I gotta go back underneath. Alright. Hopefully you guys can see some of this. So now I have to wiggle this sucker back into place. Nope. This top bolt was left in place. Slide it back in. Get that started. Line up this bottom one. Feels like it's started. Okay, now we'll connect the battery and see if this all works. Okay, so now let's see if she's going to start. Win! Yay! So that'll be it for this episode of Just the Gearhead. I know I haven't been doing many videos. Things have been kind of crappy lately again. I got laid off from that second job. Now I have a third job I'm started. It's not quite as good as the other ones. Pays a little less. But hopefully that'll mean in the future I can do some more stuff. It's bloody cold here. I don't have a key to garage, so it might be a little while. But as soon as I can, I'll get another video out to you guys. Anyways, that's it, and I'll see you next time.